We're truly kicking things off this afternoon with the disrespect. We're getting it out the way. Welcome back to Lakers Land. This is a State of the Franchise podcast. I'm your host, Seven Mitchell, and with me today, we got a special guest. We got the founder of Get Your Bars Up Media, the president of the LeBron Haters Fan Club. We got BA in the building. BA, what's that word? I have to give you your flowers early.
Yo.
Early.
Hey, what up, Brescia? We are up in here, man, and make sure you get your bars up, man. And I can't wait to get into this LeBron thing because he pissing me off, man. He messing up my Lakers. Let's go.
Special delivery. We got the bro Bit in the chat. Bit, what's that word? My brother. You already know what time it is. B.A. Bayless is in rare form. We about to turn it all
Bit,
the way
what
up
up?
here. You already know. So let's get to some disrespect. B.A., are you ready?
Yes, I am always ready, man. I stay ready.
So let's talk about the 2020 Lakers and the disrespect that has been going around as of late. Did you see the comments by Daryl Morey, NBA executive, Philadelphia 76ers? You see what he had to say about the 2020 Lakers?
Definitely, I agree with him.
We got Trap Butter in the building. Trap, what's that word, my boy? Y'all know what time it is. Bit, I gotta figure out. I got you, Bit, because I gotta figure out the next live stream. I promise the next live stream and all the live streams moving forward will be open panel. But I wanted to have a template for everybody, and I only set a 2-man template. So I'm gonna get shit right. The next live, it'll be open panel. Everybody will be invited. But me and BA about to just tackle these things down real quick. So for those that's been out the loop, Daryl Morey said that the 2020 Lakers title has an asterisk on it, and people around the league don't believe it was a genuine championship. Now, this is an argument that myself, BA, Hank, Bit, everyone in part of Lakers land, we've had this conversation a year and a half. This is what Daryl Morey had specifically to say about the Lakers winning the 2020 bubble championship. He said, had the Rockets won the title, I absolutely would have celebrated it as legitimate, knowing the immense effort and resilience required. Yet everyone I speak to around the league privately agrees that it doesn't truly hold up as a genuine championship. Perhaps the lasting legacies of the NBA bubble is that the NBA should be proud of its leadership at the beginning of the end of the pandemic, even though the champion will forever be marked by an asterisk. My God. First of all, drop a damn bomb for the disrespectful Daryl Morey. So
Shout out to Daryl Morey.
I hear BA over there grinning cheek to cheek, ear to ear. What's your reaction, you hater, to what Daryl Morey had to say about my damn Lakers trying to discredit our championship?
I mean, it's so I agree. I agree with him to an extent, and what I mean by an extent is that for those who know who've been around, like in this time and day, like we all know that that's bubblegum. That was a bubblegum championship. That's all it was.
Wow.
You know, it was like nobody in the stands. It was silent. It was kind of like they was playing practice rec league basketball during that time or whatnot. I got 4 months off, all of this. Not like I agree with them, but to the extent part is 10, 20, 30 years from now is going to be marked down as a championship. And people are not going to be talking about if it's in the bubble or where was it at or anything like that. It's similar to what's Tim Duncan's first ring in that shortened season, that lockout season. I think it was like 50 something games or whatnot.
You
And
really gonna sit here and say with a straight face that people disrespected Tim Duncan's championship the way they disrespected LeBron's 2020 title? You feel like you've seen the same energy? Really?
They did do that. They did that for quite some time, but like 20 something years later, people don't talk about it. They're just like, oh yeah, that's his first ring. And people don't even mention David Robinson because they didn't like David. So they they,
Mm.
they kind of did hate on that ring on that shortened season. But it's like for the ones who know, we know that was bubble gum, man. That was spearmint gum. That was
So
the
explain to me, by it being so bubblegum, why did people participate? Because this was not a forced tournament. So what was
because
the
they weren't getting paid. Remember, the NBA wasn't paying the players. They went to go get a check. They went to go get some money. That's why they went back to the bubble. The ones that felt comfortable or were scared because of the CV-19, those are the ones that stayed back. But the ones that was like, man, let me get this extra little bread. I'm bored, and let me go get some money. They went to go get that money.
So you mean to tell me, because you are a basketball historian just like me, if some other team would have won that championship, it would have got discredited with the same energy?
Yes, anybody who would have won that championship. Like,
Stop it, BA.
say
Just
that
stop it.
so
Stop
the
it.
team, remember the team that everybody was thinking was gonna win was Kawhi, Paul George, them, right? It was the Clippers. If the Clippers would have won that championship, they would have clowned the hell out of the Clippers. Like, y'all could never win a real championship for LA. It's all about the Lakers. Yada yada yada. It would have been the same thing, bro.
What do you have to say to the argument that the 2020 championship was the toughest, the most challenging championship in NBA history to have won?
That's cap. It was no pressure. It was no pressure at all. And you got LeBron up here talking about, oh man, it was like the movie The Shining. I went outside my hall room, then I thought I seen the little bike rolling through the hallway, and I was just going crazy, man. It was arguably the toughest that I've ever had to get out of here, LeBron. Stop it. He capping, just like he capping right now, practicing in other facilities across town. Stop it, LeBron.
It just amazes me, people. And I mean, all across the board, how we just totally disregard focus, how we totally disregard commitment, like it's just at the back seat of this thing that we love called basketball. Here we are in a scenario where we lose Kobe Bryant at the beginning of the year, him and his daughter in a horrific helicopter accident. The COVID-19 pandemic hits, the season gets suspended. They opted to come back. The whole format of the play of the game is different now. They're in the bubble. And the Lakers find a way to be resilient through all those trials and tribulations of that year, win the title, and you have the nerve, along with the rest of these people in the NBA community, to disrespect it. What other team could have went through those ups and downs, BA, and won a championship?
Any team could have did. Any team could have did that with no sound and everything. It's like open gym, man. No hecklers, no none of that, man. Come on, no pressure. You're not traveling across the country. You're not doing none of that. You just going to your hotel room, go get you some free food, go to your nice little hotel at Disney World, by the way. At Disney World, by the way. And then you just go you go kick it and come out and go hoop. That's it. This was like for anybody to be like, oh, this was tough, man. This because I stayed in this nice hotel. I couldn't get the type of food that I want that's super fabulous, but I still got some good food and we still got to eat here. But we just messed with my mind. Get out of here. Millionaires telling you this at that. Millionaire athletes at that telling, man, get out of here, man. Get out of here.
Lakers land, y'all let us know in the comments in the live chat how much respect are y'all putting on the 2020 Lakers championship, because the disrespect will not be tolerated, not on this platform. I'm going to go all times. Seven Mitchell BA, we are in the building. This is Lakers Land Live. Make sure y'all hit that like button. We are back in full effect. It has been so long since we have been live, and we are looking to grow this channel and the platform in preparation for the upcoming season. Let's talk about this roster, BA, of the Lakers. Some additions happened in the offseason, namely DeAndre Ayton, Marcus Smart. That big S word always comes into play when LeBron James gets a new teammate, and I'm talking about the word scapegoat. What's your reaction to DeAndre Ayton and Marcus Smart addition to the Lakers? And are they potential scapegoats for the Lakers if they fail this season?
First of all, anybody that plays with LeBron that has a little bit of status is going to be a scapegoat.
Wow.
Anybody new that comes to the team.
Wow.
Yeah, they even tried to make like they even got on Luka. They got on Luka so tough they made him change his whole body composition. That's how much of a scapegoat you're gonna be. Ain't nobody don't nobody blame LeBron. The only people that blame LeBron are the real. Everybody else that's living in this fairy tale, oh yeah, yeah. It's his fault. It's Russell Westbrook. No, it ain't what. It's Anthony Davis. No. It's Austin Reeves. No. It's D'Angelo Russell. Do I got to keep going on? Oh no. It was Kyrie. Oh no, it was Kevin Love. No. D Wade too old. No, Chris Bosh. Like, come on. I can keep naming like this is how nasty we're. Oh no, it was J.R. Smith. He should have passed LeBron that ball even though it was just one game. Man, come on, man. Been doing this for ages, man. So yeah, they are gonna be scapegoats. Exactly.
So Trap feels like Ayton is going to be a top scapegoat. BA feels like he's going to be these guys could be potentially scapegoats. When you look at the mission, though, BA, when you look at the assignment of needing a big man, what the Lakers were looking for from a roster standpoint, losing Dorian Finney-Smith, do you like the addition of DeAndre Ayton and Marcus Smart on paper? Do you feel like they can fill the void of what was needed from a basketball standpoint?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they definitely they make the team better. I don't know why. Like a lot of people are talking. It's crazy how bad people were talking about the Lakers last year, and as I recall, they finished the season as a third seed. Correct?
That's a fact.
So for them to add them and lose Dorian Finney-Smith, to the dude that couldn't hit any type of jump shot in the first round of the playoffs when they needed him to, played defense decent, but couldn't hit a jumper. Hey, man, Marcus Smart hit that. Marcus Smart played defense too. Ayton is going to give you an inside presence that can actually score, and as well as score, he's going to be able to hit free throws. It's only one cancerous cell on this team, and we all know who he is.
And who was that?
I think his number is 23, and he needs to get up out of L.A.
So James is the cancer.
Yeah, he the cancer of the squad, bro.
Okay, so before we get into James, DeAndre Ayton, I actually was campaigning personally for him to come to Los Angeles once he left Phoenix, but I did not like what I saw from him in Portland. And I know that the Trailblazers was not a competitive team, but I would like to see effort through and through. I don't want your record to dictate how much effort you put out there on a basketball court. I'm hoping that was just an isolated situation with DeAndre Ayton in Portland. I hope he is ready and committed to play in Los Angeles because it's going to be a lot of responsibilities. And it's not going to be easy, even though he has Luka and LeBron, backing him up. His job, his assignment, his role is going to be very pivotal because the Lakers, the fan base, have been crying for a big man for the longest time, even Anthony Davis. So I think it's really critical that DeAndre Ayton has an impact on this team. I'm not really sure how much. Marcus Smart, I like the addition of Marcus Smart for various reasons. You brought them up. But what do you think Marcus Smart can do for Bronny James? We talked about if Bronny James actually
here we go
belongs. I'm saying let's because I've always told you from the draft, if Bronny James is going to have a real career in the NBA, it's going to be identified off of defense, right or wrong. I've been saying that from day one. Right?
Correct. Yeah, I believe we all been saying that part. So yeah, I agree.
Looking at what Marcus Smart brings to the table, you don't think that could help Bronny James' development?
I think Bronny is so like Bronny didn't have to get it out the mud for real. Everything was given to him, so I'm already questioning his mentality in general.
Really?
And yeah, I'm already questioning this.
The kid almost died 2 years ago. He can't. Y'all are so disrespectful.
You just added to my point. He just almost died a few years ago, and he's playing for the Los Angeles Lakers with a guaranteed contract. That doesn't even make sense in itself. That shouldn't even be it. Like he shouldn't even be on this roster. But what I will say is, can he help him out? Definitely. But Marcus is a dog. He's always been a dog. I just don't see Bronny being a dog. Could he develop that? Sure, he can definitely develop that. But I don't want to make this about Bronny because Bronny still got a lot to prove and he got a lot to show. He's still right now, he's still living off of his pop's name. He has yet to make his own stance. And I know this is his second season, so we gonna see what he do because in Summer League he was looking terrible. Terrible.
Hold on. So with a straight face, you're gonna sit up here. We got Capo in the building. Capo, what up? You're going to sit up here and be able to straight face and say that you haven't seen any improvement from Bronny James since the Summer League of the rookie campaign. You're not seeing anything.
No, I haven't seen anything. Remember, this is the same dude that was going and he was lighting it up in the G League, scoring 30-some points here, 30 here, and all of that stuff, and he still laying eggs against the actual NBA players.
This is unbelievable.
This is unbelievable. I'm just saying, like, I haven't seen no improvement. What you see? What improvements you see?
Bro, I'm seeing improvement all over the board.
You ain't named one.
And defensively.
That's a generic answer. I need to hear in particular what.
You need a box score. You need a stat line.
I need the particulars over here. You thought, I'm up here with you today. I need some particulars.
That's a fact. Let me get it together now. All right. Well, check this out. I mean, I totally disagree with your analysis on Bronny James. I'm seeing improvement. I can't specifically highlight anything specific to go at you, but in my heart, I feel like he's doing better. Dalton Connect. Let's talk about the other rookie that was drafted. I mean, you talk about a roller coaster. How do you feel like this thing is going to play out ultimately with DK and Coach Redick? Like, where do you think this thing is going to end with Dalton and the Lakers?
I'm so upset that Dalton didn't get his chance to go to Charlotte because I feel like Dalton is a 20-point scorer, a future 20-point scorer in the NBA. But he just got to get his reps and he got to get his time. But if he's constantly looking over his shoulder, then I'm sure you got another cancerous object, as we just talked about in LeBron James. You got all of this stuff happening, and then your coach is the team. This franchise tried to trade you low key, and then they expected you to come back, and then you got a couple DNPs and everything towards the end of the season. And you couldn't even contribute, but you was lighting them up at the beginning of the season when you were actually playing. So I don't know how it's going to work out with him. And I just wish that they would just let him go. Let him go to Portland. Let him go to Charlotte. Let him go to Washington. Let him go somewhere where he can actually show his game. Because the Lakers ain't going to let him do it. Yeah, let him reset.
Yeah. I mean, it's real unfortunate, bro. You know, it's hard to really paint the point the finger because the blame can go around. When there was opportunity for Dalton to capitalize, you know, there were moments he blew it. I'm not real happy with the way JJ in this front office, as well as the coaching staff, has really handled him since last October. I agree with you, bro. At this point, it is probably time for him to go. I don't see how this relationship could be mended. I'm glad that he was able to see how the business works sooner than later in his career, because I feel like Dalton has a lot of upside, but I just don't see it working right now. Now, not that he can't contribute to the Lakers. I just don't feel like mentally he's in a good space, a desire to really want to play with this team anymore because of, you know, that trade, how that thing, you know, worked out.
I believe that he figured out the Lakers. He figured out that this is all about LeBron. This is the LeBron show. And then when they
as it should be, it
should be the LeBron farewell tour. That's what it should be. It shouldn't be the LeBron show because he does.
Wait a minute, whose team is this? Whose team is the Lakers? Let's get this out the way because
Luka Doncic.
This is Luka Doncic's team. You gonna sit up here and say that with a straight face?
Yes, this is Luka's team.
Wow.
Luka was 30 pounds, 40 pounds overweight, still getting buckets. He wasn't playing the hell of a defense. He wasn't playing defense like that, but LeBron ain't played defense in 2-3 years, though.
So let's talk about Luca and LeBron. BA here. This is Lakers Land 7 Mitchell. We in the damn building, man. Smash that like button for us if y'all are new to Lakers Land. Welcome. Make sure y'all subscribe. We definitely appreciate everybody in the live chat. We're going to get into our starting five, who our projected starting five be. So everyone that's in the live chat, get y'all starting five together, because I'm really interested to figure out from the Lakers community, who should we start with in our rotation. So make sure y'all get y'all starting five and put them in the live chat. Getting back to Luca and LeBron, BA. Yesterday, there was a big report that Luca wants LeBron to retire with the Los Angeles Lakers. He does not want to push LeBron out the way. Is Luca being political? What's your reaction to him publicly saying that he wants LeBron to stay? Where do you think this is coming from?
I think he's being politically correct. You know, Luca, he was just on what was that? The U.S. Today, the morning show on ABC,
Yeah.
like with the
Yeah.
biggest morning show. Like he was just on there, and Luca is getting into this. Like now that he lost his weight and everything, and now he's starting to develop his own personality to actually reach different demographics of people, because his game has already reached it, but his personality hasn't. So now that he's going through this transition of, now I need to be a leader and I need to do this and I need to do that. He feels like he won't be able to, like when it comes to LeBron, he won't be able to get to where he's trying to get to. So he has to be nice about LeBron, because he, at the end of the day, he does respect LeBron, but now he's like, yo, like your cloud is your cloud is too thick. It's too big. We need to move. Like we need this thunderstorm that you didn't, that's kept this team hostage, this big cloudy, whatever. We need to get that smoke out. I'm here now. There's a new sheriff in town.
So you really think that Luca, in his heart of hearts, feels like he can win with this team without James?
Yeah.
How?
I mean, he won the Western Conference without LeBron James.
We're talking about this ball club, because he had Kyrie backing him up. There's no Kyrie's on the Lakers.
Yeah, but Kyrie played like crap though.
Wow. Wow.
Shout out to Kyrie, but he played like crap.
So you believe that Luca is just being political? He really doesn't care if LeBron stays or go. It sounds like to me, BA, you're saying like he wants LeBron to go too.
He wants LeBron up out of there, bro. He wants LeBron up out of there. He don't want LeBron to stay. And I'm pretty sure he wants this to be his last season. He don't care if he retires or if he gets traded or not traded, because they're not going to trade him, but if he retires or if he leaves somewhere and goes somewhere else as a free agent. He tired of the LeBron James bubblegum show. He's tired of that. He want a different. That flavor is stale, bro. It's getting old. That gum is stale.
Do you realize how irrelevant the Lakers was before LeBron touched down, bro? Bro, maybe I need to get a new television, because y'all act like this team was title contenders before LeBron came. The Lakers were an embarrassment before LeBron came, bro.
They only won one bubble championship, 7. What are we talking about?
How many franchises?
They missed the playoffs multiple times with LeBron, and they've been in the play-in multiple times.
See, this is what I hate about why y'all do this. Because
they had to get Luca. They had to get Luca to make the playoffs without the play-in, man. They had to get Luca just so they can be a top 16. That's crazy, bro.
This is what I don't understand. You want to talk about the Lakers only won one title since that time frame. What confuses me is that there has not been any other franchise out of the 30 that have won multiple rings.
But the other franchises, the difference between a lot of them other franchises, it wasn't no missed playoffs, and it wasn't no internet. They wasn't planning to be in a play-in game. They actually had a seed that they were comfortable in. LeBron been fighting out of that play-in and not making it to, because remember, he missed the playoffs, 2 or 3 times, right? He's been in LA 7 seasons. So 3 years were unsuccessful already off rip. Won a championship, a bubblegum championship, that is. After that, it's been opposed to this year. I mean, last year, it's been all play in, bro. They've been struggling with their lives since he got there, bro. They
It
had to
just
go hijack and clear out all of these future all stars. They had to clear them out. They had to run Julius Randle and all of these people up out of there just so they can bring him in, bro.
I
And he
don't
can do
mind
whatever
you.
he do.
I don't mind you lying to the people in the chat. I'm not going to allow you to lie to me. I'm not going to allow you to lie to me. You didn't want to bring up the Western Conference Finals appearance. You want to totally disregard
They
that.
got swept 7. They got swept 7.
When did the Lakers get eliminated in the play-in? Since you want to talk about how we live in
It's
the
not.
play-in,
It's not about the.
when
It's
did the
not.
Lakers ever lose in the play-in?
It's not about them winning or losing in the play-in. It's about them seeding the play-in, not being
The
able to
Western
go past
Conference
the
is
seventh.
just that good, bro.
Bro, the Western Conference is great. You are correct. It's great. But you mean the greatness, the best player of all time couldn't lead you past that? I guarantee you. Like this wouldn't be this way if Luka was here sooner.
So we're vilifying LeBron because the Lakers ain't repeated or three-peated, even though no other
No.
team since LeBron has been with the Lakers have won 2 championships. We've had a new champion
No.
every year.
It's not. You don't got to win a championship, but at least make it to especially with this particular franchise, because we're talking about a storied franchise.
But you make it seem like, BA, since LeBron James have touched
It hasn't
Los
been
Angeles,
successful. It hasn't been successful. Not in the LeBron standards.
Unbelievable. That is
This-
unbelievable.
Bro, this is a guy that went to eight straight finals or whatnot, even though it was the Eastern Conference, but he went to 8 straight finals. And from my understanding, the excuse that came from you and from a lot of people, oh man, he had to carry these teams. How come he ain't carrying the Lakers that far? How come it took him to go to the bubblegum championship to do that? It took for CV-19 for him to be able to sneak his team into the finals.
This is an interesting question from Chris. I don't want to get off topic, but Chris wanted to know who was going to give the Thunder a run for their money between the Clippers or the Lakers. I'm not sold on the Thunder. I know they're the defending champions. I just look at this team as a Cinderella story, BA. Are you sold on the Thunder? And out of the two, the Lakers and the Clippers, according to Chris, which one would be the most threat towards OKC?
I might have to go with the Clippers. I might have to go with the Clippers on this, but I'm sold on the OKC Thunder. I'm sold on them. And the only reason why the only team the real only team I think that can probably give them that work that they gonna have problems running into is the Denver Nuggets. Now that they read up, that's the only team that I can see that can get to that type of level. Just with their new pieces. But everybody else, it is OKC and everybody else. And I know that's unpopular from a lot of people, but we're talking about people could talk about Shea and Chet and Jalen and all that and all of that, Caruso, Hardenstein. Damn, they got a squad, but they're stacked all the way across the board. All of them young.
True.
And nobody talks about them defensively. That's where they really get you, defensively. And when you got a player like Shea that can get to the free throw line, even though he do be foul baiting, he do. But most superstars do though. It's always been that way. When you got somebody get to the free throw line and hit them, oh my gosh, it's different, bro. This is a really good team. I gotta put some respect on their name. I ain't gonna dog them like that.
Let's see what the Lakers Twitter is talking about. Jay says, if Dallas trades for LeBron, I'm more excited for the Lakers' death return than LeBron uniting with AD and Kyrie. Getting Clay, Gafford, and PJ is nice. So hypothetically, if this was a trade, who would have won?
I think it'll be even, man. I think it'll be even.
So you would embrace Klay Thompson in LA?
Yeah, I would definitely embrace Klay Thompson in LA because he don't got to do. We don't need you to do anything but just spot up and shoot. We don't need you to hold the best player, the best two guard. Go hold somebody. Go hold the weak link on the other squad, and you'll be straight. We just need you to hit jump shots.
The Lakers would get destroyed if this was to happen. What the hell? Who gonna stop LeBron, Kyrie, and AD?
Who? LeBron gotta play defense. AD gotta be healthy. Kyrie gotta be healthy too. We talking about, bro. We not doing this. We talk about the geriatric players. Bro, this ain't the young. This ain't that young youth energy type. Nah. Cooper, nah. Coop. Yeah. He got game. He gonna. It's gonna take him a little time or whatnot. But yeah, the Lakers could actually, with Luka over there and them three go over there. Yeah, it'll help them a lot. And I think LeBron would fit in. Would definitely fit in with Dallas, but that would disrupt whatever they got going on because they gonna run out of gas once they get to the play-in.
All right. Last but not least, before we get up out of here, and another quick reminder, all of the State of the Franchise live streams, bit again, I do apologize. I will make sure that I have a template ready. This will be open panel live streams. Every time we go live, we'll have open panel. But I'll make sure that I have the template ready so I can bring you guys up. Starting five, before we get up out of here, BA, what would your starting five look like for these Lakers now that we've got the addition of DeAndre Ayton, Marcus Smart, and a couple of others? Who would you start the season off with if you were Coach Reddick?
I'll probably have LeBron in the sixth man. Now let me stop.
Oh my God. Let me stop. Oh my God.
I'm just joking. I'm joking, y'all. I'm sorry.
You smoke crack, don't you?
You smoke crack, don't you? That's crazy. That's crazy. I would have I would damn, I think Bit actually got it. Bit would I would say would similar to what Bit saying, but it would be Luka. But instead of Smart, I would have to start AR. Bron, Ayton, and Rui. That would be my starting five there. Everybody else come off the bench.
So you're going with Luka, Austin, LeBron, Ayton, and Rui.
Rui.
So no defense starting. Nobody's playing no defensive impact in the starting five. You cool with that? All right.
What other defense is up, Mark? You got one person that's gonna get out, and he getting older too. 7. One other defensive player. Who else gonna play defense? Who else can you insert to play defense in that starting lineup?
I'm bringing in. I'd rather have, for the purposes of having some firepower in the second unit, I'm letting Vando start over Rui for the defense.
He can't shoot those.
I understand that. Vando brings us no offensive capability. That's true.
He fouled too much.
Is he not a better defender than Rui?
They're about the same, low key.
Stop it.
Vando, y'all, just because he played a tough guy role, y'all can't be just because it got tough. Y'all can be like, oh, he a good defender. No, that's not true. Vander not that much of a better defender than Rui, bro. We not doing that.
He's just a bully.
That's it. That's what he do, and that's what they need him for. They need him for grit. That's it. He can do that off the bench, man.
Wow.
He said,
yeah, I think
defensive presence. That's great.
Y'all are a piece of work, bro. A really piece of work. I know it's a sacrifice. I just that Luka Austin Reeves backcourt, something needs to be done about it. It really does. Something needs to be done about it. I don't know what to do. I'm not campaigning for Bronny to be put in that starting lineup. I'm not campaigning for Marcus Smart neither.
Sounds like Clutch Sports has just entered the conversation.
Clutch is just
I don't know if I need Bronny to. Yeah, Bronny name shouldn't even be brought up. He should be like that 9th man on the road.
We got
9th
Gabe
or 10th
Vincent.
man.
Where does Gabe Vincent fit on this team?
I feel like Gabe definitely had a down year, but I felt like as far as injury, like he played more last season, and he did better than he did the prior season. I think Gabe is making his way back, and I think that he'll be able to help. And he's low key, like he a better defender than Bronny is right now.
Gabe Vincent is a better defender than Bronny.
Yeah,
That's
and
cool.
he a better shooter.
That's cool. For now. For now.
For now, for now,
For
for
now.
now. Yeah, for now. Going, for me, going like 8-9 months from now, it might change. Maybe Bronny might get on that new Balco and be just like his pops. Who knows?
Damn you, man.
He might get on that
Damn
new Balco.
you.
Yo.
Yo, this is the State of the Franchise podcast. Seven Mitchell and BA. This is Lakers Land. Appreciate you guys joining us this afternoon in the live chat. Just wanted to come at y'all real quick, kick it with a couple minutes of these Lakers topics. I'll be back at you guys again before the weekend is out. We'll definitely be going to live again because there's a ton of shit to talk about with the Lakers. Yes, sir.
I didn't mean to cut your wisdom, sir. But what's up with you? Like this is what's up with your boy being on this gimmick stuff, man? What's up with your goat? Your goat, man. Your goat is over here. He at this Clippers. He made sure y'all got whoever took that picture got the Clippers background with him out there working out at the Clippers facility. What is he doing?
Who you talk about, James?
Yeah,
he's defying the odds. He's defying. You've never seen a person in year 23, 40-year-old have this much box office presence in any sport.
Yeah.
That's and you know what, BA? Get ready, y'all, because LeBron is about to turn heel. It's time to be the bad guy all over again. Y'all want to disrespect? The last thing y'all want is LeBron to be a heel. LeBron about to be a bad guy, and it's about to be a problem for the NBA. You watch.
He been a heel. What you talk about? He been a bad guy. Don't nobody like him no more except for the hardcore fans who are fake Laker fans who are just LeBron fans. They the only ones that like him. Everybody else keep it real. Everybody else keep it real. They know he don't need to be on that team. People want him to go. Man, come on, Seven.
We are out of here, man. Go make sure y'all subscribe to my brother BA at Get Your Bars Up Media. BA, I appreciate you as always, man. You got anything you want to let the people know before we get up out of here?
Make sure you get your bars up. And 702 asked a quick question. BA, how you feel about Parsons saying he don't want to play for the Dallas Cowboys no more?
Oh, he requested the trade?
I'm in my feelings about that. I don't like that at all. But I blame Jerry Jones for that. I blame Jerry Jones because Jerry Jones don't want to pay him, and he's about to go somewhere else and win a title. That's all I can say, man. I don't want to say no more because that's I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I want y'all to look at God. I want y'all to see how God works, because I was just about to end this stream and 702 Smooth brought me back to the recollection and the remembrance that BA is a Dallas Cowboy fan. This man disrespects LeBron James, called them all types of losers, but this is a Dallas Cowboys fan. We are going to enjoy this season. I promise you.
Damn.
It is about to be nasty work. BA, I'm going to holler at you later on this weekend, my brother.
All right, bro. Hold it down, man. Lakers land. You already know what time it is.
You already know, man. All day, every day. Salute to my brother, Bit. Shout out to everybody in the live chat. Chris in the building. Big up to you, 702. Big up to you. Shout out to my boy. Big up to Capo. Came through. Trap in the building. Big up to you. Shout out to everybody that catches on a replay. My boy Steve, go shoot as well. Y'all stay safe. Happy Friday. And I'll catch you guys this weekend later on Lakers Land. I'm out. Peace.
That's a wrap for today's episode of the Lakersland podcast with Seven Mitchell. If you rocked with the show, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a review wherever you're listening. Join the conversation on social at Lakersland Show and tap in for daily takes, polls, and more. Until next time, stay loyal, stay loud, and always stay Lakered up.